So why do you think the football month of the year is important?
Because I think we all really celebrate everything that Dad's kind of doing. Dad's doing a fantastic job, and it's not taking anything away from what they do, because they're always out on the touchlines, they're always involved in the clubs, and actually it's probably all the stuff that maybe you don't see that mums do. They're washing the kit, they're ferrying the kids around, making, juggling childcare, juggling work. And women are becoming a lot more prevalent within football clubs. They take up coaching roles, managing roles, and I think it's really important that we celebrate it. And I'm obviously really passionate about it because I've become a mum recently myself, and my mum had a massive impact on me growing up and enabling me to be able to play football.
Today's session was great because it's almost like it appealed to that age group.
It's got to be relative, It's so important that we don't put kids off. If she wants to use her hands at the start, absolutely, let her use her hands, For me, at their age, it's about fundamental movements, so it's the movement patterns, the balance and coordination, changing direction, being able to balance on one foot, and if we do that in fun ways, on a pirate ship, then, great. Because
I thought that was brilliant, the pirate ship.
Otherwise they'd be off over in the trees, because their attention span and concentration span is very short, so you've got to keep them engaged, and also make it fun, and then you build into it, you can only use your feet and try and do around the basics, but if they have fun, I don't think you can be strict, especially if they get to 11 or 12, that's different, but at their age, absolutely not.
So obviously you're a new mum.
Yeah.
When do you think you're going to start teaching your children football? Because obviously you and your partner are both footballers.
As soon as they can walk. For me, I'm not going to be one of those pushy parents, that stands on the sideline and tries to live their dreams for the children, because I've managed to live my dreams, so I've been really fortunate. But I'm a big believer in I want to expose them to as many different sports as possible, because I think a lot of sports are transferable across. Also, sport, I think, gives you so much life skills, and that's more important for me. And when they can walk, I'll get the appropriate size football, and I'll let them play, and I'll have fun with them. But it won't be serious. I want them to enjoy it, because you can take the love out of the game. If you take the love out of the game, they don't want to play. And I played football because I loved it, and I still love it. So that's important.
Will you be encouraging your children to support a certain club? Will they have any choice?
I've lost the battle on that one, I'm afraid, and they've got Man United kits. So yeah, I bought them though, so I'm guilty of that. We played at Manchester with England a few weeks ago, and we were staying right next to Old Trafford, so I went and bought them a couple of kits with their names on the back, and it's so expensive. I can't believe how expensive it was.
We got that Tottenham kit in the sale, even that is still £20.
So I think I paid £90 for 2 kits, so I was like, gosh, it's horrifying. But at the same time, they will. But they'll have Man United kits, but then if they go to school and they decide to support someone else, then
what if it was Tottenham?
I'm fine with whatever. I'm not one of those crazy fanatical people that's like, they won't support anyway, but I just think they do what they want.
About your England career, are you hoping that you're going to be involved in the World Cup?
Yeah, I'm very, very positive that I'll be involved in the squad. I've had a fantastic career. I've been very privileged. I've played 118 times. I've been England captain. I was very, very fortunate, I think, to be Team GB captain as well, which was the most amazing 3 weeks of my career. I was lucky to be involved in my life.
To start walking around?
No, we were in Cardiff because we actually opened 2 days before. We played our game 2 days before, so we were the first ever sporting event of the Olympics. So, the coin toss was the first ever competitive thing which I was involved in. So I'm quite proud of that. But since the new manager's come in, it's been a bit frustrating. I haven't played as much, but I think he's sort of coming around to realising that he needs some experience in his back line and stuff. So yes, hopefully I'll go back playing to Canada, and yes, hopefully I'll play, and hopefully we can be successful. Because I think if we can win a World Cup, I think success at the top level filters down and it gets more girls.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one thing I found looking for just, say, local girl-only groups. It's difficult.
And better than it was.
It's definitely improving. Because I thought even like women's attendance, if that's the word I was looking for, it's gone up by 30% last year, which I think that's fantastic. We got tickets for the FA Cup final at Wembley because it's so affordable.
Yeah, it is. That's the difference.
We used to go and see Tottenham, and now to take her, it's just too much money.
That's the thing I say, right, you can bring a child and an adult and a family pass, and you can get them for about a tenner in a women's game, the whole family. So, and you can meet the players, you can talk to the players, you get autographs, you get a lot of access that you're not going to get in a men's game, and it's a really good family atmosphere. The game's improved massively. Gone are the days when there was no girls' teams, none when I was little, but you're a kid, there's 5 girls teams at one club. Like, that's incredible. Well, I've not seen that before. So, but if we keep doing the right things in terms of getting the right coaches, the coaches are important, you know, and you know, making sure that the opportunities are there. Girls will play.
Do you get a chance to play at the Emirates much?
We have played there. We don't play there. I don't know. I don't know if we're scheduled to play there this season. We don't get to play there too much. It's very well looked after, so they can't normally have too many games on it during the season.
But you still get a chance.
Yes, it's a fantastic
stadium.
stadium.
Too, so
yeah, exactly,
kind of,
exactly, yeah.
Did you want to ask a question?
You can ask me. I'm sorry, honest.
No.
You want to ask Mum and then Mum can ask me, yeah?
Tell me. How long have you been playing for?
Oh, God, a long time. So, do you remember the story I said out there? I started playing in the back garden. Only in the back garden when I was about 3. I didn't play for my first ever team until I was 10. So I was a bit older. So I've been playing, to give my age, I've been playing about competitively for about 22 years. That's a long time. And I've played for England now, for the first team at England, for nearly 16 years. A long time.
You've been voted as one of the top 11 play in the Women's Super League as well. That's quite a recent thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was only announced on the weekend. So for me, I struggled last year because of international football. I hadn't played as much, and I was a bit like, am I not good enough anymore? Well, clearly I am. You know, I've just been voted by my colleagues and teammates as one of the best centre backs in the country. So that gave me a massive confidence booster, and it just means that you know you still got it even at 32. I did fitness testing recently, and it's the best testing results I've ever had in my life. So, and I'm juggling 2 babies and football, and so it just shows you can do it. So, and also I want to make them proud, and I want them to see Mum play for England. So I've got a massive incentive now as well.
So how long do you think we've got before you think about
call it a day?
Yeah. What would you do next?
I want to stay in the game. I want to coach. I want to manage.
I was going to say you'd be a great coach going on today.
Thank you.
She loved it.
Yeah. I love coaching. Football's not a job to me. It's a passion, you know, and it's something I want to stay in. So maybe your body normally tells you, doesn't it? But probably a couple of years, and it also depends financially whether I get another contract at my club and another contract at England. Because if I don't, I'll be forced out of the game because I need to look after my family. So I think it depends on the different situations, but I'll play for as long as I'm good enough and I can keep going because I love playing. But the second best thing is coaching and managing. So hopefully.